Okay, I'm back, or I'm here. How's everybody doing? All right. I guess I never noticed this little crown. It says crown number 1. I guess it means like who's coming in first, second, third. I'm guessing. There is something on the right top that says top fans. Must be something new with YouTube. Yeah. Do you see on the top right above or at the top of the chat? That's kind of cute. Real is supposed to come in, and Marissa, I believe. I do. I now have the crown. What does that mean? 50 XP. What does XP mean? That's so funny. Shell, while we wait, do you want me to do a Taurus reading? So I could practice my Zodiac readings? Just a little quick reading. I don't know. It says I'm in the top spot chat. Yes, for sure. Okay. So, yeah, just so that we're not just sitting here, let's do a Taurus reading. I'm not going to, like, what I'm not going to do is, like, make it specialized towards you. I'm going to do a general Taurus reading. So that would also apply to me because I'm a Taurus rising. So anybody who has Taurus in their chart, especially the ones that are most important, your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus. All right, so let's just do a general, but you could pick the genre. So do you want it to be about love, career, future predictions? You pick. You could pick what the I'm trying to think of my words right now. You there? Love or career. All right, let's just see what happens. All right, Jeremiah and Samantha, please come into this Zodiac reading. We're just doing Taurus right now as we're waiting on people to come in and get questions. So I'm just going to leave it up to Spirit. We want either a love or a career or both. And let's just say for the near future, what is happening for Tauruses with love and career. All right, let's see. I'll just pull like 5 cards, let people go ahead and get in. Remember that if you are getting a question and you want to get in line, you would want to get your questions in quickly so that you I do it in order of who pays first. All right, let's see. Tauruses. General read. Love/career. Anything you can let us know for Tauruses coming up. All right. Ooh. Ooh. All right. So 3 cards just flew out together. I like this. We're definitely talking about money. The Queen of Pentacles. So this is feeling like, okay, so it came out with the Temperance. So this would be like, if you were worried about money, don't be. Something's gonna happen to get extra money or to make extra money with the 10 of Pentacles. So that's definitely showing that, like, if you feel like, oh no, money's going to be tight the next couple of weeks, it probably will be. But then there's either going to be a blessing that happens to where you're going to either save money, gain money, or be able to make more money, right? The opportunity. So let's see what else. What else? Yeah, you're literally like, you're a little, Tauruses are a little nervous because Tauruses are all about, yeah, that could be a raise. That could definitely be a raise. This could be 3. So 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months of waiting for your money to come in, right? So it is like the waiting game, and it does feel a little torturous right now. Like, to me, it's like giving me a little anxiety. So it is showing that Tauruses are feeling tight this month. Always nervous. Exactly. So Tauruses are feeling really nervous this right now. Maybe they spent too much money. Maybe they went on vacation. Maybe they're gonna go on vacation. Maybe their money had to pay a big bill. Like, whatever it is, the anxiety is going to release because a blessing is gonna happen. So let's pull more cards. Michelle, as the moderator, please type, like, please get in line, get your questions in, put some moderator stuff in there. All right. Okay. So this is about Tauruses are more interested in their career right now than love. It's not that love is not something that they want. It's just not right this minute. Tunnel vision is like, let me make my money, let me like work, let me not miss a day of work. Um, Kind of having to grind, but it definitely shows like there are options, that it's going to work out with the sun. You are going to be happy in the end. It's just the getting there part, right? Okay, 2 more cards. This is obviously a career reading. I say that and now I'm seeing love. So let's see. I was going to end that. Yeah. Okay. So Michelle, hey, real, how's it going, Michelle? So let me teach you a little bit. Okay. So like, this is things I would write. Hey, hey, chat, make sure that you're getting in line first. Go get your questions in so that you're in line first. I don't know. You're doing a good job, but I wouldn't write the prices. Don't worry about the prices because the prices are pinned at the top. So all you really want to write is get your questions in to get in line ASAP, and then put prices vary they are pinned up top or whatever. Make it like as short and simple as possible. Hey, Real, we were doing the Taurus reading. It ended up being a career reading. I'm going to be doing this tomorrow. I'm going to be doing the full one. And I'm not going to go, I'm going to be different than other people. I have a great idea of how I'm going to read the Zodiac. So definitely watch it. I'm going to go live with it, but if you miss it, you should definitely watch it. I'll be doing all 12 signs, probably about 5 minutes each. What full ones am I doing? What full Zodiac? Yeah. And then the like individual ones, I will just be taping and posting, but the all signs is going to be live always. But look at this. Coin, Shell. So for Tauruses, there's money that's going to be coming. You know what's hilarious is that I drew 4 cards before this. Let me show you. All right. Because it turned into like, okay, we're done with the career part. Now we're going to talk about love for Tauruses. So it was the Knight of Cups, which means somebody's coming in that's going to be having their eye on you, Taurus. Remember, I'm not making this personalized to you or me or any Taurus. It's take what resonates and throw out the rest. Not everything is going to resonate, but whatever does, take it, leave the rest. So it does show that there is, and I've been asking for this. I want an emotionally stable man. Stable, not what I mean by that is like not overly sensitive, but not a tin man. I just want somebody responsible who knows how to regulate their emotions and who knows how to give it without giving it too much. Okay, so then it was this, which would be the lovers to the 7 of Pentacles. Hi, Marissa. Whoever wants to be first, get your questions in, all right? So we're doing just a Taurus reading, Marissa. Just a general. So the lovers to the 7 of Pentacles is like it's not our first, like the Taurus, it's not your first. Money is first, right? Second is like, yeah, I think about it a lot, like once in a while I think about what I want in a partner. Me watching like Paradise, Bachelor in Paradise, I'm watching like craziness. So just in the back of our minds, like we're having like thoughts about like it would be nice to meet somebody, who makes us happy. And then this came in. So I feel like I'm making this about me now. Like if you want a guy with money, here we go. So that's all I'm gonna do for tonight. But tomorrow, if you miss the live, because it's going to be in the afternoon, it's going to be on my time when I want to do it. If you miss it, definitely go look at your sign, because I'm going to do the all signs Zodiac tomorrow, probably around 1 or 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right, time for readings now, guys. Real, are you here? Whoever has like one question, go first, and then uh, if not, you'll have to wait. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody left. Whoa. So what I'm gonna do is take a quick break. Uh, Shell, I'm gonna text you right now. I'm gonna take a quick break. Will you please write that? I'll be right back. Crystal's on a quick. Just write. Crystal's on a quick break. Be right back. BRB. Every time I go on it, it shrieks and makes this loud noise. It's horrible. All right, and then we'll get started. Thanks, Shell. We'll get started as soon as I get back. All right, I'll be right there, Marissa. Okay, Marissa, if you're there, please say I'm here. All right. Holy crap, it's already 7:30. All right, this will be a short night. Hi. All right, we'll start with your first question. I shall. I'll see you tomorrow. Text you tomorrow. Message me tomorrow. It's already 7:30 here, so I'm probably just doing Marissa's and getting off. But tomorrow's a big day for me, so get excited. If you like Zodiac readings, get excited. Hopefully, people will come in and I'll be able to make somebody a moderator. Because I will need a moderator. All right, Marissa, we're going to do you. I honestly feel like just closing it out. So, Marissa, before we start, will you put in all caps, questions are closed for the night? I gave 32 minutes for anybody to come on and get a question. I feel like that was enough time. So we will just do yours, focus on you tonight, and bow out a little early because tomorrow I'm going to be on here quite a bit. All right, thank you. So I'm just gonna do this. If somebody happens to come on and like really wants a question, then as long as they ask me and I say yes, we'll go from there. I think my mom has a question, so if you don't mind answering her, it's up to mine. Sure. All right, girl. Jeremiah and Samantha. Hold on. Okay, Marissa. Marissa, Real has one question. Can he go first? And then I finish it out with you. Okay. So we're gonna do Real. You need to send in your right now. Send me your question. Your second favorite. Who's your first? Um, better be your mom or something. No, I'm kidding. Um, oh, your aunt. That's sweet. Okay, put in the payment. Tell me what your question is. Let's get going. Oh, that's sweet. Real, stop with the chat. Let's get going. I'm like his mother right now. All right, so we're switching things up. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. I want to do boom, 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 boom. We have 5 questions. That's 50 minutes. I've been on here 35 minutes just sticking around. So I'm going to give it 1 hour. We're going to go boom, 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 boom. And in there, so that's 50 minutes. And then I'm sure I'll take 1 break. So that's 1 hour. So I'm going to be looking at the clock. 8:30, I should be off of here. Okay, got your question. Send in your payment, and then I'll start. Okay, good job. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and I'm going to read your question after I call into spirit. Jeremiah and Samantha, please come into this reading for Andrew/Real. Let's see what I already did my sage and pray. So I'm very connected to spirit. So here's his question. What's the purpose of Lee asking me to give her a ride somewhere for an appointment she has? Are you serious? All right, here we go. I'm starting the clock. What is the purpose of Lee asking me to give her a ride somewhere for an appointment she has? Are you supposed to wait and take her home too? What are you, a chauffeur? Has she never heard of Uber? Has she never heard of fucking the other one? I mean, I don't use it, but like, hello? Yeah. Or Lyft. That's the one I was trying to think of. All right, let's start your 10 minutes in a second. So that's why I'm asking. Why is she asking you in particular? Exactly. All right, here we go. Lee, please come forward if you won't tell me the true answer. Spirit, please get the answer from her. I am speaking to your higher self, Lee. Why did you ask Andrew in particular to take you to an appointment? What is the purpose? Is what his question is. What is the purpose of asking him? You guys are broken up. Yes, like you guys are trying to mend a friendship, but it seems a little inappropriate, to be honest. Exactly. Yes, Marissa. I said she would come back, but doing it like this is usually how a guy does it. Like with all the readings I've done over the years, it's usually how the other person like tries to make their way back in without being, trying to be subtle. Um, but this is actually seeing you in person. So let's see. She tried giving me the silent treatment. It didn't work. This was weeks ago. That's funny. All right, let's start pulling cards. Okay, so the Queen of Swords, she's asking you directly to take her somewhere, right? This is direct communication. It's not though, right? It that's what it's supposed to be. That's what she is wanting to get across is like, I'm not asking him to take me to dinner. I'm not asking him to meet up with me to talk. I'm not asking him to take me on a date. I'm asking him to like do something a friend would do, right? If we're gonna be trying to forge a friendship, like I don't see anything wrong with that. And then it's the Four of Pentacles. That means she's still holding on to you. All right. But she doesn't want you to know it. Although, like, we're all not stupid, right? Like, if Marissa said it, you know it, I know it. But that Four of Pentacles is that she has not let you go. All right. Let's see what else. What is your purpose? To continue communication, to open up the lines of communication more than they already were. All right. A reason to just reach out is what I'm hearing. Just a reason. It could have been anything. It could have been anything under the moon. She chose this. All right. It's that simple. It's just a way to contact you. All right. So let's see if something flew out. Yeah. She's not liking the space. Okay. She won't like during the relationship, she wanted space, she wanted time and all of that. But with the hangman, she feels like she's just waiting around for you. She thought that you would have she thought you would have been in the stage. I've been letting her do sometimes she takes a day to respond. But when she does, it's typically going back and forth in a good way. Just don't care anymore. Do you really just not care anymore? All right. See, look. Okay, look. So because you went to her and you ended it with the Seven of Wands and you were totally okay. Yeah, exactly. You were totally okay with like ending this picture perfect in your mind, when it was going on for 13 plus months. The Two of Cups, the soulmate, the loyalty you gave her, the commitment you gave her, the realness you gave her. Um, and then it just happens that you were the one. She always was on the defense or on the opposing side of you because she wasn't going to let you get her before she got you. It's the typical I'm going to hurt him before he can ever hurt me. It's not about you in particular, it's about men in general. She really needs uh, therapy to deal with her trauma and because she just can't be in a relationship. It's never going to work for her until she really seeks the the aha moments and the connect the dots and all of that. Um, So yeah, when you were blunt and you were like, I'm done, and then you didn't speak to her, now she's sitting here like missing out. She's like sitting here thinking like, oh my God, look, he like was giving me cups of love, and there's offers out there, but now I'm sitting here shrugging by a tree, kind of mad at myself because now I miss him. But it doesn't feel like love. It doesn't feel like love. It feels like you took from me. Like I should have been the one that broke up with you. That's how it feels. It doesn't feel like she ever truly allowed herself to fall in love. It doesn't mean she doesn't have feelings for you. She definitely does. But this is to keep you close. You know what I mean? This is to keep you at arm's reach, to do just enough to hope that you won't talk to another girl, to hope that you will feel bad and want to, go to her and say, like, let's work this out. The fact that you haven't and that you have stood strong is kind of mind blowing to her. Exactly. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, two cards. See? So now she's alone. And that in her head, when you guys were together, all she wanted was time and space and alone time. Now that she's got it, she's not as happy. You know what I mean? She's overthinking things. She's overthinking things. She thinks that if she contacts you and it's in a, like we discussed that we're going to be friends, right? And we're going to like go towards that. Then I need to come towards him as a friend. So this is a way to see you, number one. Number two, keep in communication. Number three, keep her alive in your brain so that you don't go meet somebody else, which you already did. Checkmate. Checkmate. That's it. She's upset. Yeah. I told her bluntly it's just not going to work and we're not compatible. And she replied with, yeah, exactly. I honestly feel like, really? She's really pretty. Totally different than Lee. But yeah, see the three of cups. Like she still wants to be at the top of your mind. She still wants to believe that like you like her so much, love her so much that like even though you broke up with her that you don't really mean it. And so she wants to see how you're going to act around her. If you're going to act sad, if you're going to act like she wants to see you in person, to be around you, so that you see her face, you see like you see what she looks like, you see what you liked in the beginning, and just so that she can live rent free in your brain. That's it. But the sad thing is, for her, that's not what's actually happening. So it's good that you're like interested in somebody else, because when when you're going through the seven of pentacles and you literally can't get that person out of your mind, like they literally are causing anxiety, they're causing a lot of things, and they're living rent free in your brain. All right, perfect time to stop. I'm looking for a replacement. That's the worst thing you could ever say. Don't say that word. This girl looks sweet. a replacement. Say I'm looking for another opportunity with somebody that gives me what I give them. A replacement. That's a guy thing to say that. All right, Marissa, are you here? I'm ready for you, honey. We're gonna be a fly on the wall. So yeah, I mean it's up to you if you're gonna, take her to the appointment. That's totally up for you. I mean that's the reality. Swap a bad for a good. Yeah. You're right. You're right. It was a little direct, but that is true. Swap a bad for a good. And you should. In my opinion, you should. Okay, Marissa, thank you, Andrew. Okay, Marissa, thank you, Spirit, for Andrew's question and answer. We're going to move to Marissa's question. Her first question is going to be, let's be a fly on the wall. Alrighty. So we're going to have to bring in Greg, Emily, and show us what's going on. Show us, it's been a while since we've done a reading. She's an Aries sun, Virgo moon. Ooh, Virgo moon. Gemini rising. Okay, Gemini rising is great. Geminis are the shit. I'm a Gemini moon. Geminis are the shit. I've never met an Aries. And Virgos, my son's a Virgo and he's an amazing person, but female Virgos, ay. But you never know. She might be great. Lee is one herself. Your mom is Gemini moon. I'm a Gemini moon too. Okay, Marissa, you ready, honey? All right, here we go. All right, Jeremiah and Samantha, please come into this reading. The first question for Marissa that Marissa has is, let's be a fly on the wall. So we need to bring in Greg and Emily. Show me any visions. Show me what's going on. It's been a while since we've done a reading, so just wanting to get an update of what is going on in that household, in that relationship. And you're not going to get mad at me, right? Like if it's happy, if it's good, you're not going to get mad at me, right? I'm not saying it's going to be. I'm just saying if it is. What's going on in that relationship? Girlie, are you behind? Damn, he's still thinking of you. Are you behind, Marissa? Are you behind? She's not answering anything that I'm asking her. Okay, I'm just going to continue, and I guess you can rewind it later. Okay, I'm going to pull out the cards and do the reading. So if you have to rewind it later. Okay. Okay. Oh, you're back? Okay. I'm like, you're not answering anything I'm saying. I said, if it's good, are you going to be mad at me for whatever comes out in this reading? And you didn't answer. So I was like, she's got to be behind. All right. Let me, I paused the time. So let me start it back. All right. It does look like he's been thinking about you in the back of his mind, but, he is, eh, let me pull more cards. He's definitely not here yet. That's okay. I always have that problem. Okay, let me focus. What's going on inside that house, in that relationship, especially during this time? Yeah, I mean, okay. It does not look picture perfect, I'll tell you that. And I'm not trying that. Like, honestly, to be honest, like, if it was me and I was you, at this point, I would be like, I still want to know what he thinks about me. And I would still ask questions because you never know what could happen. Um, but I would also be like, I'm at peace with, like, if that makes him happy, then I'm at peace and I'll just move on. You know what I mean? That's what I would do, the healthy thing to do. But right now, I would definitely still want to know. So there's a lot going on, it looks like. It looks like they're still arguing. So let's start with these two cards came out alone, and this is the Scorpio with a seven of swords. Now, if this isn't you, which to me it makes sense that it's you, because the seven of swords is about like cheating and like manipulation and like betrayal. So to me it's like having thoughts of you is is not what he should be doing, but he can't get you out of his mind is what it feels like. As far as what's going on between them, what came out is the Hierophant, so that's the vows, that's the marriage. And this is what came out. The Five of Pentacles is that he's keeping this more inward. He's kind of at a place where he's like, all right, I should have done this. I should have already done this, and this. Now that we're this far into it, I need to make the best of it, right? Or I, Greg, am going to be absolutely miserable. Okay. So, what he's trying to do is, even though he still wants to walk away, he still wants to leave her, he is trying his best to be there emotionally for her and trying to be there in the way he really should be right now, right? So, but this is showing that he still does have those thoughts that, like, this isn't the right place for him to be, but he also doesn't want to put a lot of stress on her. Okay. So he's being very emotionally open and like, what can I do? What can I get ready? You know what I'm talking about. Like, what can I get ready? What can I help you with? What can I build? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's participating because he is happy about the outcome. You know what I mean? So that's what's going on in the house. What's going on with them? It looks like he's he is trying to have direct conversations with her that is like, we're gonna make the best of this while we can, but what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna put our relationship on hold. We're gonna put the whole like separating feelings of me wanting to leave and like selling the house. We're going to put that on hold right now because we have something much more important to deal with. And it's going to, he's like, it's going to take time. Like I'm not going to leave right away, period. Um, but what's going on with them? They're still arguing. So it's like he's saying that like I don't want to give her any additional stress, right? Especially right now, but it shows they still have conflict. And the person he's having conflict with, I want to see if the Queen of Cups is Emily or her mom. And the reason why they're arguing is because of he is still making her aware that, like, we're just kind of taking a moment to process all of this, but at a certain point, I'm going to bring this back up and we're going to have to deal with it. Does that make sense? And what they have to deal with is that he wants to separate the documents. But this also has a double meaning, right? Working things out. But I don't really feel that. I feel like he's saying the reason why he's staying right now is for the obvious reason that I don't have to say. And then the Eight of Swords, he feels stuck there. He feels that she trapped him and he knows it. He's not stupid, you know what I mean? Um, and then the King of Pentacles, he knows he needs to be there financially, and to do his part, not because she doesn't have money, but just to be the provider, to be the person that he's supposed to be as a head of household, that kind of thing. But it looks like they're still sleeping in different bedrooms, so that's good. um we have 1 minute. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like they're still kind of sleeping in separate spaces. Um, and she's still, yeah, see the moon? Like they're like he's trying to keep it really peaceful in the house for her, so that nothing goes wrong, right? So that moon is that he still has these feelings for you. He's because the moon landed directly on you. All right, directly on you. So the fact that he's still having these feelings and these thoughts about you that maybe you're going to ask next, really, because unless the brother moved out, there's no room for him to sleep elsewhere besides the couch. Oh, I don't know. It just shows me. Oops, that was the end. I don't know, because this could be that they're sleeping somewhere separate, or this could be that he's sleeping next door. Oh, really? It's only a 3 bedroom? Okay. Because the act like the Four of Swords means we're taking a break. But this could be that he's laying next to her and he's just not super comfortable. I don't know. I don't really see him being the type that's gonna go take the couch unless unless they had a huge fight. You know what I mean? Like he's trying to keep the peace right now. So I agree with you. Let's see. Is the Two of Swords just that that he's feeling? Does he sleep next to her? Does he sleep in the same room as her? Yeah, okay, so you're right. Then why is he showing me a divide? Why is he showing me a divide? What is the divide? Have you ever, because this happened in my not last relationship, but the one before it. Like, we weren't on the best of terms. No, it said you were right. And then it turned to a no, but that's because I'm asking them another question, like, then what is the four, or the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is usually a break, a break. Like, so maybe he does go to the couch once in a while for a break. Because have you ever slept next to somebody? You probably have not, but where the relationship is not where it once was, and it's almost uncomfortable to sleep next to that person, but then at the same time, they are your comfort. I don't know. Just forget I said that. You did with Chris. Yeah, it's just a weird feeling when you're not completely madly in love and like very happy, that it's almost like he just lays there a little uncomfortable. But I agree. I don't think he would pay for a house to go sleep on the couch. So I think you're right. Okay, what's your next question? So take that out of it. I'm not God. I'm not always right. Yeah, not in a 3 bedroom. Because, everybody needs a good night's sleep in a bed, okay, in order to get up and go to work. So, yeah, I think that there are nights, though, because they're showing me a vision of him taking a pillow and a blanket and laying on the couch. So I do think that it's somewhere in the middle, that when they are really not getting along, um, that, you know, just for the sake of his own peace, he decides to go to the couch. But I don't think it's often. I don't think. I think you're right. I don't think it's often. All right, next question. Spirit, Greg. So let's leave Emily leave for now. Greg, come in. Okay. So it's been like 2 weeks. You know, big things have happened. Marissa wants to know her usual question. What are your Have you been thinking about Marissa? If so, in what way? What are your feelings? What are your emotions? What are your thoughts and energy towards her? Especially now that your higher self knows that she knows everything. I don't know if he'll answer like that, but let's see. All right, here we go. Greg, please come forward. I feel like he's a little scared today to come fully in. He might, but I can feel that he's a little scared. He's at a distance. I don't know why I'm using the word scared. I don't think he's scared. I think he's just like, ugh, like, that he knows that you know, so he's just being kind of careful. That's a better word. He's not scared. He's just being a little careful, trying to be respectful of like your feelings. All right, here we go. Tell us, what are your feelings, your emotions, your thoughts and energy when you think about Marissa? He definitely thinks about you. The Four of Cups keeps being shown. It has not come out yet, though, and that usually means that he's thinking about you. I guess his brother moved out. What? He lives in an apartment, so maybe one room is free. How did you find that out so fast? I just feel like there's some kind of separation, but not all the time. All right, but let's not focus on that. Okay. Okay, I got you. Like, that was really quick, girl. All right. Whoa! I can't make that up. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here because I can't make that up. So, first of all, this is exactly how I would want to hear he feels about me if it was like my guy. So, we've got the Four of Wands. So, this is relation. He's like, tell me what you're feeling. This is obviously relationship. He's like relationship goals, like, hashtag relationship goals. Like, we wouldn't, if I was with Marissa, like, I just don't think we would have these issues, these conflicts that I've been dealing with. And like, so wow, so he's kind of, I'm not going to read the chat because right now he is coming in. He's not like coming in like right next to me, but he is being very, very open. So I'm just going to listen to him and repeat what he's saying. Like, he thinks about like what your relationship would be like if you guys were together, that it wouldn't have a ton of conflict. He doesn't think you guys would have a lot of like jealousy. He doesn't think that you would be super dramatic. Like, he kind of thinks that you are the opposite of who he's with. And he's like, please, please, please don't say that I'm comparing them because I'm not. I'm just kind of saying what I like about Marissa, that I'm not receiving right now. And so when I think about it, I think about it like in the happiest way possible. Um, the next card is the Ace of Cups. I still have mad feelings for her. Um, and he goes, no matter where she is in life, whether she's with somebody, whether she's not, like, I wish her nothing but like the very best in life. And like, if it ends up that me and her reconnect in the future, I would be so happy. But like, this is kind of what I said in the beginning. Like, but I like care about her enough. He's very careful not to say love. He's like very, very deep, like close to love, but like we didn't have that chance to fully get there. Um, but I have mad feelings for her, and I won't deny that. Like, that never went away. Of course, like with time and distance between us. Wait, how was that an ouch? What was an ouch? About the love? No, don't feel that way. He just, he's married. He can't be like, I'm in love with Marissa. He's trying to be politically correct, right? He's trying to be a good guy, right? And not that he isn't. He's trying to like say things very carefully to not mislead you, to not mislead. Okay, so what was the ouch though? Was that the ouch? The love word? Because I mean, he went like la, right? Like la, he was gonna say love, and then he switched it up and was like deeply care about her. Um, I think that he does have love feelings, but that you guys never got there all the way. And only you would know that. Like, he feels like you guys needed to get to another level to finally be there. Because he's like, I'm the type of guy, I wish her nothing. Oh, No. You heard that, like, yes, I said it like that, but you're hearing it wrong. He's just saying, like, if she like, when I contact her, if she happens to tell me, sorry, Greg, but I'm in a relationship and I'm in love with the guy, he would respect that. Even though it would hurt him, he would be like, I love her. That's where the love word started. I care about her deeply. I love her enough to like let her have that because I should have held on to her when I had her. So if that's what the universe gives me, I would have to accept it. So please don't take it like that because he's not saying that. He's not saying I wish her well, as in he's not coming back. That is not true. So he's saying, like, because of the distance and the fact that, like, you were dealing with shit, he was dealing with shit, it just never came to fruition. And then look at these are the cards that like gave me the chills because the moon to the Scorpio to you is like, but on the down low, like, yeah, I really, really, really still have feelings for her. Let me see what else. Yeah, when you say it like that, like, oh, I wish her nothing but the best. She's great, you know what I mean? I get that, but that's not how he's saying it. He needs to stop playing the distance card because he knew I would have eventually dropped everything to move in with him. I agree. She's calling you out. He's not here, but he's here, but he's not in the room, okay? Yes, she wants you to stop playing the distance card because you knew she's saying that you knew damn well that once she got through the divorce and got things settled, was able to find a job where you were, she would have moved. Really? That's what makes it hard, right? Like, that's what probably makes it really hard on you is that you were planning that. You were willing. You felt like that was where the relationship was headed. Right. So for him to like be oh, I'm just being the politically correct nice guy, it's like, no, I'm calling bullshit. I just needed a little time. Right. And now he got somebody that rushed him into way too many things. And he's like hitting his head on the wall, right? He needed more time to figure out this probably isn't best. Oh, do you want to continue? I don't know if you want to continue. We didn't get enough. I don't think we got enough, but all right. So let's continue. Greg, stop with the bullshit. Let's say this. Stop with the bullshit. Let's get really real. In the next 5 minutes, we're going to do an extended. So you need to just concentrate. Don't say the right thing. Just say how you fucking feel, right? Like, Marissa doesn't want to hear it. And please don't ever bring up the fact that the distance is the reason because you guys had many, many talks, she says, and you knew that she was going to move there and that she just needed a little bit of time. And you obviously now know how she felt, but she wasn't stupid like you, getting herself trapped in something that she wants to get out of. All right, let's put 5 minutes on the clock. Yeah, I kind of feel like he's trying to play it safe tonight, and I don't know why, you know? Like he's trying to like just kind of like be this like in the middle. It's like, no, how do you freaking feel? Let me shake you. For Marissa, let me shake the crap out of you. Cough it up. All right, let's start it. All right, focus, Greg, focus on how you feel. What are your emotions? What are your feelings? Imagine your life without Emily, without anybody, and you're on an island with just Marissa. What are your feelings? What are your current feelings? Oh, now we're here. Two of Cups. What would he call you? Like, did he call you baby? Did he call you babe? Did he call you it? Like, did he call you honey? Did he call you some kind of a like a sweet, endearing pet name? Hun. Okay, that's funny. Okay, so not babe, not baby, honey, hun. All right, I love it. So, wow, 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 wow. All right. He goes, you want me to be babe sometimes, but mostly hey hon. All right, I like it. He goes, you want me to be direct? Okay, I'm coming with the King of Swords. King of Swords is like cut the bullshit, like you told me. And I'm gonna be just cut and dry. That that I'm not going to worry about like what I've got going on. I'm just gonna tell you like if it was just me and you, like how would I deal with you? What would we be? And so he's like, this is crazy. So when you look at this card, the soulmate card, then this actual it's doing it the opposite because of the way that the computer is. So it was the Ace of Wands to the Hierophant. So he's like, in reality, he wishes he would have waited for you and married you. That is what this means. When he's like, I'm being blunt as possible. I'm being blunt as possible. I know she's my soulmate. I knew she was. I was in a I was in a rush. I put too much pressure on her. We fizzled out. I moved on and now like my life is a mess, right? So he's like in like thinking back in hindsight, I really should have pursued a commitment with Marissa. I really should have pursued like us moving together and like us just getting on the same page. Okay. Pull more cards. Wow. He's like, what I love about Marissa is that she is he's not like he said something about like she's about that money, but he means by like she's a hard ass worker. She has hard work, like a good work ethic. She's confident. She's independent. She doesn't need nobody. She's funny as hell. Like I couldn't ask for somebody better. Like if I was to ask for a present and it got wrapped up, like it would be Marissa. It would be her spirit, her kindness, her sensitivity, her being able to be playful and joke, but also be really sweet and feminine and want me to be like the masculine man that takes care of her. And like at the end of the day, like I see myself with her. I see my future with her, and I don't know if I'll ever get that second chance with her. But like he wants you. You're a go-getter. You're exactly like you. And he goes, I'm not trying to compare. I'm just trying to say that like those are the attributes that I see in Marissa that that I would love to like come home to. Like, how was your day? It was stressful. Like, take your shower, your bath, whatever you like. Come out in something like really comfy. Let me give you a back massage. Like, I know you're on your feet all day. I know that you're, working with patients. Um, I'm gonna give you another minute or two. I bust my ass. I just got a raise this past week. Congratulations. Congratulations, Marissa. And hit my 5-year mark with my company. Yay! See, you're a boss chick. You're a boss. And then the justice is like he feels that everything happens for a reason. If I am meant to be with Marissa, we will be. And it sucks that like it's going to take a little bit of time. Now I'm at her mercy. And like, I need you to be patient with me. And he feels like he shouldn't be able to ask for your mercy because he wouldn't wait. But now it's like he understands how he fucked up. Good girl, Marissa. But this is you all day, every day. 9 of Pentacles. You are the 9 of Pentacles. Confident, independent, stand on your own 2 feet, strong as hell. In that 5 minutes, he gave so many details. I'm like very, very proud of him. I had to talk very fast to be able to tell you everything he felt. He gets annoyed with her and he just doesn't see it with her. Because they're not the same. The puzzle doesn't fit. They don't have enough in common. So that makes sense to me that he gets annoyed with her and he just doesn't see it with her. I can't believe you were told that. You need to tell me later. Okay, what's your next question? Oh my God. So we're going to do 2 more, right? One for you, one for your mom. Let me take a break real quick. She asked me if he was mean. Oh, she asked you if he was mean. And you said, well, not with me. Oh, because that's what I see. When I'm doing the inside, see, we're already 10 minutes, 20 minutes behind. I don't know how. Yeah, 20 minutes. Okay, I'm going to go take a quick break. That's crazy because that's what I see. Frustration. She said she does too much and it annoys them. But haven't I said that? She is overly emotional. She is constantly like, if he's just looking at the TV, or doing whatever, it's like, are you okay? The most annoying thing you could say to somebody is, are you okay? And they're like, yes. But you don't look like it. It is the most annoying thing, and that is something she does to him. Like, tell me what's wrong. Nothing's wrong. So then it comes across rude or mad or mean. And I've used that word. You're so mean. Raised in a different scale, I told her me and him were raised in the same kind of household. Got it. Damn, girl. Okay, I'll be right back. Send me your next question, and then you could send in that $10. I'll be right back. Okay, Marissa, if you're here, say yes. She, I said, oh yeah, so we understand each other. Okay. Say here when you're here. I'll read this privately and answer freely. Okay, Jeremiah and Samantha, please come back into this reading. Next question is for Marissa. I'm going to say it to myself and then answer. All right, I'm just praying. And then answer freely. So let me read it real quick. That's exciting. Wait, hold on. You know it's that first one? Okay. I'm just sending you one question. No judgment. All right, that's awesome. Okay, so I love it. This is what I want to see moving forward in any way that you see fit. And then when Mr. Greg decides to come in, then you'll evaluate the situation and see what's best for you. I love this. All right, let me get the name down. I'll just say T, okay? Oh, okay. That was my question. Was um the question I just sent you? I was like, you know that? Because I was gonna ask, did you know him? Okay, so you do know him, but it's been a while. Got it. All right, let's start. All right, here we go. So this is more of like a future question. So spirit, uh, let's go. Let's get some answer. All right, so I'm going to focus on those two, attractive and go good, okay? So let's focus on the attraction first, all right? All right. What will that be like? Oh my God, you're nervous? I just got all goosebumps. I think I'm feeling your energy. Oh my God. All of a sudden, like, I'm hot and sweaty, and now I'm like freezing cold. Woo! I like it. Isn't that kind of fun though? Like, isn't it kind of fun? All right. But I know there's that layer of nervousness, um, especially if you haven't seen somebody in a while. He's really cute. Oh my God. You're gonna need it. Is he another ginger? I need to see. Well, I mean, Chris was totally different. So, did the ginger, as I'm pulling cards, ooh, you're gonna have to send me a picture. Okay, because I was feeling like he was not a ginger for some reason. Did your ginger like obsession? No, not obsession, but did that come after Chris? I saw brown hair. I did not see hazel eyes though. Oh my god, because I always see him from the back. So I saw the brown hair, but oh, I love hazel eyes. Right after Chris, like that's when you started liking that. Got it. All right, let's focus on this person. How's this person gonna feel when they see Marissa? We'll do the attraction first, and then will it go good? Oh, Jesus. Okay, so so don't worry, okay? Because it shows that you're like worrying a little bit that you don't know if it's gonna be like awesome or like super like awkward. I dated two Hispanics after him, and I said never again. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take your advice then on the next one. Not a ginger, but something other than what I liked. You changed up your type. Okay. All right, here we go. Yeah, see, now my stomach, it feels like I'm going on a roller coaster. I think that might be a good thing to change up my type too. Okay. Like, why are you feeling so like this is coming? It's mostly your energy that's coming out. Feeling like, yeah, like you're like you want it to go great, like you do, because he's really cute and like he's down, right? But you're having this like energy of like, oh, I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know how it's gonna go. So let's see from his point of view. Is this something that happened prior? Oh, and then stopped, and then like you guys got back. He's calling me a flake already. He thinks that. Why are you saying things and then the card literally means what you're saying? He's calling you a flake. He thinks you're gonna. He thinks you're gonna flake. He thinks you're gonna not go. So he's gonna be. He's gonna be. I'm hearing the words. What am I trying to think? A pleasant surprise. Like he doesn't like obviously he knows what you look like duh. But it's almost like he also feels like it's been a while, right? And so I don't know, he seems like he's playing the cool game a little bit. Like it's all good, everything's fine, or like peachy, like not nervous, but like I could feel in his gut he has a little bit of nerves. But he's trying to like kind of just play it real cool. Is he flirty? Is he like okay, so we did right before I got with Chris in 2015. Then in 2016, when Chris and I split up for 2 weeks, 2019, 2022, after Greg, damn, around Christmas. And then I haven't seen him since. So it's been a few, wow, over the years. Okay. All right. I'm reading that. Okay. Let me focus. Sorry. Spirit. What is T going to think of Marissa? Oh yeah, I just saw the ace. I just saw the ace of wands. So I mean, he's definitely looking forward to the activity. Yeah, he is going to be attracted to you with the Knight of Cups, but he doesn't want anything, and he knows you don't want anything. Is that true? Like this is just what you're saying. This is not going to lead anywhere. It's just for some spontaneity, some like I need some, you know what, and you're really hot, so like let's hang out. I feel like you're both on the same page about that. Is that true? We've talked about it, but I don't know if I could see him that way. That's what I'm saying. It feels like you've talked about liking each other. Yeah, I don't see it happening, but I feel like what you are going to do is going to be good. We're pretty much like, if it happens, it happens. Exactly. Okay. There's like no pressure. That's what it's saying. Is like, yes, he's gonna be attracted to you. He's gonna pursue you in that like a physical way, but at the same time, like you guys don't have any pressure on making this into a relationship. That with a full card, you guys are just kind of wanting to be free, and yeah, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, like, no sweat off my back. um it does show that, are you driving to him? It shows that some, either he's getting you or you're driving to him. Exactly. A situationship. Okay, perfect. So this is you driving to him. All right. And you said, will it go good? How far does he live from you? Not far. There is a connection. So it's like, if it happens, it happens. You're right. It will turn into a situationship because it won't just be this one and only time. I feel like, oh my God, that makes me so happy, Marissa. That makes me so happy because when I saw this, I was like, oh, hell no. And then they told me, that's why I said not far, right? I said, where does he live? Not far, right? And then you put 5 minutes. That's what you deserve. You need somebody who lives right near your ass so that you guys can actually let this happen, hang out often. Whenever you have a day off, whenever he does, whenever it matches up, it definitely is going to turn into a situationship. I do think it's going to go good. I think you just kind of have to get rid of the nerves once you see him in person, because I do feel like you're going to be blushing, you're going to be smiling and like a little bit laughing, but it's going to be endearing and cute to him. He always says there's a reason why we keep coming back to each other. Wow. Because of this. You guys have a connection, my dear. Like, and this goes way back. And that's what the lovers is. It's like we can not talk to each other for years. And then we can get in, time's up. Then we could get back in communication and come together, and it's like, yeah, 10 years off and on. um yeah, I like this. It feels good. It does feel like it's going to go well. Just, take the idea of a relationship out of the equation. Do what you need to do, and if you guys start liking each other, cool, like, let it happen. I'm so happy you're doing this. Give me one last card. I said, give me one last card. We got the Knight of Wands. That means you want him, he wants you. This is usually the player card, but it could also just be the you know what card. Oh my God. I'm like, give me one more card. Now the Ace of Wands does come out. So I saw it in the beginning. So this is more directed as like what you wrote, but you never know what could happen in the future. But uh, just make it about that, having fun and doing that. Oh, you did? Okay. And then get me your mom's question, because I was supposed to be off 16 minutes ago. I don't know how I'm not. And I'm going to watch the little video real quick. Oh, you sent me a picture of this guy. Yeah, I said he was cute. I knew the new neighbors would talk to you. Oh my God. That's giving me blushing. Yeah, you sent me a picture or this. And I was like, oh, he looks cute, but I can't really see much of him. When you only see like this much of somebody's face, I don't know what he looks like, but he looks cute. I would have to finally agree with you. Yeah, cute. And he looks like he would be nice and sweet and sexy. All right, we're moving on. Thank you so much, Jeremiah and Samantha, for Marissa's questions. We're moving on to Evie, Evelyn, and her question is, did Angie get mad because the new neighbors talked to us? He's kind of an ass, but he's cool. Oh no. Kind of an ass, but cool? But he's not the type that's gonna like get too much in your business, right? Gotcha. I feel like you deal with sarcasm pretty well, Marissa. Not me. I'm like, can you stop? Yeah, I think you can deal with it pretty well. All right, we're gonna start. Like, in general, in love, in any situation, I feel like exactly. I feel like that's just like, but you're funny though. You're sarcastic and funny. You're not just like dry humor. I hate dry humor. But I think that that's like your thing. You are funny. I'm funny too because I like laugh at myself, but I'm not like actually funny. I'm just funny because I'm like 15 years old in my head and like an immature little weirdo. But like you say shit that's actually funny. All right, here we go. We're starting it. Did Angie get mad because the new neighbors talked to us? 10 minutes on the clock. Oh, you're going to send the payment after, Marissa? At least I didn't get a notification. Let me look. Yes, together. Oh, you're going to send it together? I am not a quiet person. I get bored when my clinic is so quiet. I'm like, everyone wake up. You'll send it together, you're saying. Okay. All right. All right. Angie, come forward. Did you get upset seeing the new neighbors talking to Evie, Evelyn, Marissa, her family? Thank you. I got it, honey. Thank you. Thank you, guys. All right. Hi, Evelyn. Hi, Evie. They haven't met you. Okay, who have they met? So that I can say it correctly. They met mom, Mark, and dad, not you. Okay, got it. Okay, Angie, did you get upset or how did you feel when you saw that the new neighbors that moved in next to their family talking to them? How did that make you feel? Did you get upset? And yeah. So that it's not just like a yes or no. I got you. Yeah, you've been working, girl. My working girl. Um, so that we know, so that it's not just a yes or no. Let's like try to get an answer, yes or no, and then like what else did she think? How did it make her feel? You know what I mean? Ew, devil. The devil, but watch. The devil, it didn't come out to the high priestess. So that's literally good versus evil. Evil versus good. Good is always going to prevail. Okay. All right. So it starts with your home. Okay. So that would be like, do you know for a fact that she saw you guys talking? Or are you just guessing, obviously? Are you guessing? Or do you know that she did? Okay, did she say, was it the man that lives next door or both of them? She did see you guys communicating. Yeah, but you're right. Because she has cameras, she did look. The for literally to answer your question, like this is her communication. Yes, she did watch. She saw it. First the man and then the lady the other day. Okay, because it's showing up as the man being not only the king of swords, so that would be the sarcastic part of him, and then he's combined with the king of um, wands, which is like that's the the sarcastic kind of like a little bit of an ego, but not a bad person. So how did this make you feel, Angie, when you saw them talking? How did this make you feel? She's crazy. They're really nice. They're in their mid 40s with 4 kids. I love it. I love that. So we have the devil to the 2 of cups. She's like very jealous, very like, oh, the 2 of cups. Like she felt like you guys got along. Ooh, I like that. She felt like you guys got along. And just from like she wasn't able to hear the conversation, but just by like body language and the way that you guys were speaking, she felt like, oh my god, what are they gonna be, best friends now? Like definitely a sour taste in her mouth, definitely some jealousy that like you guys beat her to the punch. She definitely saw it for sure the time that you guys met with the man. I'm not sure about the woman, but for sure the man is coming through strongly. So she definitely saw that and was like, "Are you kidding me? Like they're gonna be best friends, or they're getting along. Why is she? Oh." So then Angie's like, "So why wouldn't Evelyn give me a chance?" But she's like giving them a chance. And it's like, bitch, because she gave you a chance and you fucked it up. It's not that hard, right? Like, all right, let's see what else. We've got 4 minutes, so we got more time. So now I guess, like, she's trying to decide if she wants to, like, if she should kind of stay away or if she should try to, like, work on, like, seeing them outside and, like, purposely being out there to be like, "Oh, hi." So it's like she hasn't made the decision. So it shows like one part of her thinks that she should kind of shy away with the 9 of Wands. That 8 of Pentacles is, or do I try to work towards becoming She barely comes out of her house now. I love it. Yes, because it feels like, first of all, when the Nine of Wands comes out, this is somebody who like is scared and wants to like protect themselves. Sorry, they want to protect themselves. And so I think it's like she's scared to like be dismissed. She's like a little, so that makes sense when you say she barely comes out of her house now, because it just feels like she doesn't have the guts that she used to have. She doesn't have the audacious, like, I'm gonna come confront you type of vibes right now. It's more of like, I guess everybody hates me and I need to lay low. It's really weird energy. Um, okay, she's also coming off as very passive aggressive, like saying that comment, but then we know she's so much more angry and jealous than that. So it's coming across very passive aggressive, very indecisive, very like I kind of need to think about this, but not too much, you know. Because she doesn't care. She doesn't care about meeting them, you know. She doesn't care, but she would do it to annoy you. See, it does bother her. So her in the house, that makes sense. Like this does bother her a great deal. Seeing that you guys and them like were talking. Um, all right. Anything else? Oh, so she definitely sees that they have kids. I don't know if the kids come outside or that she's just seen them, but she's like, this is definitely like from her observations of these people, because now she's watching them as well. Is that like they're very like family oriented? You haven't seen the kids yet? Okay. But maybe she's seen them like in like coming like I see that like of course she looks out of the cameras, but they're showing me her like looking out the blinds. It doesn't mean that she's truly looking out of her blinds. That could just be like I don't know how to say it. Like what is the word I'm looking for? Just an example. Like not like it doesn't have to be that she's truly. Oh really? Okay. Okay. Somebody's looking out the blinds, but that could just be like a symbol. That's what I was trying to say of like them watching them. And like I'm seeing like the kids getting out of the car and walking in. Something very minuscule. So the fact that you haven't met them does not surprise me, or you haven't seen them doesn't surprise me. But I don't think that like you're watching 24/7 to like know if they've ever been outside. You know what I mean? Like you're not a hawk like them. And that's where we end. Thank you, girls. It was a good night. Roommate is really annoyed with me, so I gotta go, okay? It's 9 o'clock. She said that I talk really loud. So I gotta go. Okay. Bye, guys. Heart, hearts.